our region's business. Innovation, transformation, momentum, improving our communities and driving technologies that will shape our region for generations. The collaboration that brings vitality, prosperity, and life to living. Stay with us for the coming half hour as we examine in depth our region's business. Now, here's your host, Bill Flanagan.
A little bit about the serious side. A lot of great things to talk about, but there are some challenges for the region. So in this New Year's time, as you kind of look ahead, if you had 3 resolutions you could make as chairman of the Allegheny Conference about what we need to do better to really fully realize our region's potential, what would they be?
Well, I'll back up. One is, I think we ought to involve ourselves in Connections Pittsburgh and do some celebrating ourselves. 2, I'd get involved and go to the bike race, the Highmark bike race that's coming, the American Eagle Highmark bike race that's coming across from Philadelphia. I'd get involved in the bike ride that's coming up the Great Allegheny Passage, and then enjoy the new Point State Park as it's finished. Those are the 3 signature projects, so I would enjoy those.
Okay.
And then I'd think about the future. And there are a few things that we have to work on if we want to grow that really get in our way. One is our corporate net income tax is the 2nd highest of any state in America. And when we're asking companies to move here, that's a sticking point. It doesn't have to be low. We just don't want to be on the top of the pile because that's a sticking point. Secondly, we have some issues around government. Our government is very inefficient. We have hundreds and hundreds of different municipalities within the 14-county region, for example, and it's very inefficient and very hard to get things done. So it's not only costly because of all of the various organizations we have, but it's also inefficient when you're trying to effectively get things done. And thirdly, I would say transportation is something we really have to work on. We have a port authority that's financially strapped, and we have a number of port authorities in the region that actually, to some extent, compete with each other and don't operate as one. So we really have to fix the local transportation system, and we have to keep working on flights coming out of the airport, especially a direct flight to Europe, because we've got so many international businesses that are centered here or affected here. To the extent that they have to go through Cincinnati, Philadelphia, New York to get to Europe, that's a problem. It's a problem. It's a disadvantage. So those are the 3 things that I'd work on to enhance our future.
All right. Jim Rohr, chairman of Pittsburgh 250, the Allegheny Conference, and PNC. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bill.